disappointed about having lost that game. It's I thought we had opportunities, even as poorly as we played at times, to win the game. Our defense, I thought, played really well, and they really gave up. Just a couple of plays. They had the long post route that they hit. They scrambled on a third and really long. They got the first down and turned it into a field goal. And turned the guy scot-free on the touchdown in the second half. Just didn't have a guy covering him. And it's a good job by Penn State leaking that guy out of there. And just you got to get every play right. We were playing supportive on offense. We just kept turning the ball over and fumbled the very first play from scrimmage and just putting the ball on the ground multiple times didn't help us, and got off track and got ourselves in some long yardage situations. That was the case on the very last drive. We fumbled the mesh, and we're in 1st and 10, and we get off late at one of the O-line positions, 2nd and 10. Finally get one play, hand it off in game 5. We're in 4th and 5. Just didn't get rid of the ball on 4th down here. So, and just a lot of things we could have done a lot better. That's what's so remorseful about losing a game like this against a great team like Penn State. We just played so poorly, and had we played a little bit better, I thought we'd given ourselves a great chance to win the football game.
Two questions. Go ahead, Ron.
Coach, the number of fumbles, what would you base that on? Maybe nerves playing against the Penn State, or just shoddy play?
Ron, when's the last time you ever played a football game?
Touched football when I was 17.
There you go. You asked these questions of me like these guys are scared to death. You asked me last week about having nerves about playing. Our guys aren't scared to play. Have anything to do with nerves. First one, he pulls out. Pulling his hands out too early. That's on the ground. The pitch that Ashbury dropped, he didn't look it in. He looks up to see what blocks are. Ball's hitting him in his hands. He looks up. It ain't do with anything about nerves. Our guys weren't nervous. Our guys went out there to win a football game. We dang sure almost did. Didn't play worth a darn. But I have a tough time acknowledging your question, because it strikes me as you think that we're some little team that doesn't think they can beat Penn State or play against these big teams. We're like everybody else. We got guys on scholarship, and so do they. We went out and fought our butts off, and we have every single game this year. Doesn't have anything to do with nerves. When's the last time you came to practice and watched us practice? Have you ever come to practice and watched us practice?
A few times.
When's the last time?
A couple, 3 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, right. So you'll see the ball's on the ground some. Doesn't have anything to do with weather. Doesn't have anything to do with nerves. It happens. It happened far too often today. We're not scared. Our guys went out there to win a football game and gave themselves a chance. I'm going to give our guys in our locker room some credit. I thought they fought and played like they were supposed to win. We didn't play good enough.
Go ahead, Ken.
Coach, it was really an exciting moment at the end, the 4th and 5 play. I mean, just a moment that the Presidents, you're within 6 points of Penn State. What's your thoughts about the call and how the play evolved?
The 4th down play?
Yeah, the 4th and 5.
I thought he got a little pressure, not enough that he probably should have bailed out of there so quick. They brought some edge pressure. We got that cut. There's going to be some push in the middle, but we ran a switch route, and the guy running the wheel route stopped on the sideline. He got over the top just as he should. And we reminded him before the play that it was 4th down. You got to throw the ball on 4th down. You can't take a sack on 4th down. It's disappointing that he did. I'd love for him to give the guy a chance either throw the wheel stop, which was open for a 1st down, or throw it to Poe on the post. You know, maybe he catches it and makes a play. Maybe they interfere with us and we get a 1st down off a penalty. But to eat it was pretty disappointing.
Coach, can you describe your offensive line's execution on AJ's touchdown?
I thought those guys did a good job at times, period, throughout the game. I can't tell you for sure on that play, just where he popped loose, but he also broke a couple of tackles down the field, and it was a really good run by him. And we had just had to play where Joe Walker caught the pitch, and he was going to score down the sideline. We knocked down the perimeter, and there really wasn't anybody there for him. He fell, and that's the
What's up?
Coach, the energy and the effort that the team has given this year and in this game, you can a step in the right direction for the program? That they're believing more?
Sure. I mean, I'm glad the guys are playing hard. I want our guys to play tough. And I want them to play hard, and they should. If you play this game, you should play it that way. But I think the guys are giving a great effort. And I don't think they're backing down or quitting or feeling sorry for themselves. We've had our backs to the wall several times this year, and they've never quit. They've continued to play hard. And our guys aren't intimidated by anybody. They think they're supposed to win the game. And I'm glad they feel that way. I just wish we'd find a way to win it at the end. We haven't found a way. We've had several games where we've had opportunities, and we hadn't done that. So that's the bottom line. We've got to find a way to finish.
Go ahead, Ron.
Coach, at what point was the decision made with A.J. Ahmed? Was it this morning, was it yesterday, was it 10 minutes before game time?
Last Sunday when we knew we couldn't play. If you'd come to practice, you'd know that.
Go ahead, Ken.
He knew. He's there every day.
Go ahead.
Coach, on defense, you were able to put pressure on the Penn State quarterback. Brandon Jackson had a cornerback sack, and Andrew King was making plays. How did you feel the defense executed the game plan against this team?
I thought the defense did a great job. But they had a good plan. Played really hard. Got them off the field in some critical situations. They got put in some bad situations by our offense. And I thought the guys really did a nice job of continuing to go back out there time and time again and get some stops and force them to punt. And I was really proud of their effort. We had some guys out there, A. Russ, that made some plays that hadn't played a whole lot. And that was good to see him answer the call. We got to do a better job of tackling at times. Their first touchdown, we had a guy playing the gap there, Bailey Wolf, and he just kind of overran a little bit, reached back and missed the tackle, and Ryan missed the tackle when he got in the second year. We got to do a better job getting those guys down on the ground, and maybe force a field goal there rather than a touchdown. But I thought the guys really executed well, and they put some heat on him and made him throw the ball, made him scramble some, and we got him down some.
Good.
Coach, I was going to ask you, you talk about attacking the perimeter on offense, and John Trainer was making some plays, the outside Giaquinto was making some plays, and some of your young backs were finding some. How did you feel that part of the game on offense went, especially in the second half?
Well, we started to run the ball effectively, and we hung on to it. And I'd like to see some of those runs turn into some bigger plays. And we were getting chunks, but not a big run play. D-back popping out there and running for a touchdown. The guy on the perimeter, Joe came as close to anybody who fell on the sideline there, but to turn those into some long pitch plays, and we weren't able to do that. We hit the reverse on them a couple times. We hit the reverse there late in the fourth quarter and got 6 yards. It's just, I wish we could hit more on those. But I think those guys ran hard.
Good.
Coach, you mentioned a few times that your team came in today expecting to win. Were there specific weaknesses that Penn State had that you thought your strengths matched up well with?
No, I just think that's an overall mentality that we try to create in our team. If you don't feel like you've got a chance to win, I don't know why you get on the bus. And certainly they are bigger. They're a pretty athletic, fast football team. Certainly acknowledge that. And we aren't going to win the height and weight competition. Maybe the track meet if we lined up and had to run a race. But I think our guys, if they play as well as they're capable of playing, that they have a chance to win every game we play. We didn't play as well as we're capable of playing today. Obviously, we did some things that I think we're capable of better. We've had games we didn't turn the ball over at all. If we didn't turn the ball over at all today, probably have a different football game or a different outcome. And that's nothing to do with Penn State. It's us. And I hope our team believes that they're supposed to win. And it shouldn't matter who they play.
Good, Coach. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.